welcome back to the colouring zone. My name is Helena. So it is September completed pages time, so I am going to move these out of the way. I've got quite a big stack. I am also going to pause the washing machine, as you might be able to hear that. I'll move these out of the way and we can have a look at the smaller books first. So my first lot of books are Lulu Mayo. There's also a new mandala book, which you will see in my haul video, and one from Hatchet Heroes. So I'll start off with the Hatchet Heroes one. I'm just going to put these up to the side. So the Hatchet Heroes page that I did was this one. So it's Hercules and Pegasus. So I used Bambino crayons for this. I used it in the background and then used Zest It to blend it out, and it actually worked quite well. So this was all Bambino crayons, apart from the metallic little medal thing that he's got. I think it might have been a gel pen actually. And then also I used Calero paint for the clouds. So it was a real quick and easy one. I think it took me an hour or maybe two. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this one. And I think I also used a Calero paint for the hair as well. Anyway, so there's that one. I'm just going to slot that back in. I don't think it will transfer, but there's always a possibility, isn't there? So the next book, so I purchased this one here from Amazon. So Kate from Kate's Colouring Haven featured this on her video. I can't remember, I think it might have been completed pages. So I saw it and I just thought I'd really like the concept of colour by colour. So I've done quite a few in here. So when I was not feeling very good and like sort of quite late in the evening, I'd sit down and do one of these over a couple of nights. So I've done this one here. So I used the Statler 360, they're the felt tip ones. And I also used the Antiquarian, I think that's how you say it, Antiquarian. Yeah, so the sticker book, I will link it down below, but there was just a little flower that I thought I'd stick in there, and it actually works quite well, I think. And then there was this one. I did use some gel pen on the middle, but it didn't really come out very well. So there's that one. And then this one here, I absolutely love this page, love it. So it was really not quick and easy, but just very much mindless. You're literally just picking your colours. And it's really handy, this book, because it's got this at the front, so you can test them out, which I thought was really useful. So there's that one. So thank you for enabling me, Kate. Really happy with that purchase. So the next one is Lulu Mayo. So this is A Million Bears. So I think I've done a double page spread in here, and then I've done a singular page. So I have done this one here. So I used Bambino crayons for pretty much everything. So I don't know whether you're going to be able to see. So I have used some paint on certain areas, but all of the little bears that are flying everywhere, they are all in Bambino crayons. And I've used also some washi tape. And I used some of the Art Spirits paint. I have used, like, I think it was I think it might have been a white Posca actually. And as you can see, it has sort of bled. Oh, it is picking up on camera. So yeah, just a really nice fun one, really quick. So I'm quite happy with that one. And I used some, it was either, oh no, it would have been the Art Spirits paint on that one. So this one here, so I've realised that I've not been successful in doing a double page spread in one of Lulu's books. So I thought, right, I'm going to change that. So I did this one here. So I actually used, the, oh God, it was like the start of the month. So yeah, it's Bambino crayons that I've used. And then I think I also used some Black Widow pencils as well to go over top, and I've used some of the Art Spirits paint on various places, as well as the clearer paint as well. And I can actually see KJ Designs paint is this colour here. So yeah, but I think it came out really well. So nice fun, and it is soft pastel in the background. It's just the Faber-Castell. They are artist range one actually. But yeah, so this was a really nice one to do. It really cheered me up doing this page. I was feeling quite poorly when I did this page, so it did cheer me up, which is always good, isn't it? So there's that one. I'm just going to pop this out of the way. So I'm stacking them on my son's high chair, which is to the left of me. So the next page, so this is a more recent one. Obviously they're all from September, but this one here is more recent. So I used a chalk pastel background, but then what I did use was the Artful pastel pencils, and I think one of them might have been Derwent as well. So I used it to base, and then I've gone over with pencil. I also used some Signo Signo gel pen, the pastel colours, and Renaissance is the paint that I've used for the handle and for down here. So I'm really pleased with how this came out. It was such good fun. Yeah, and I've used the Arteza. The Arteza gel pen worked really well. I did try using the I think it was the Posca. It didn't work as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this page. So there's that one. And obviously I have got some washi tape, so you might have seen that actually in my haul video. Oh god, I can't, it's terrible, and I can't remember the lady's name. It's not coming to me. I will link it down below, but I bought some, and this is a particular washi tape, so they were actually from Japan. So anyway, so there's that one there. I think I'm going to need to speed up a little bit, guys, because I'm taking ages. I've got so many pages to get through. So the next one you might have seen because it is on my channel. So this is the page that we did as a colour along. Yeah, so I used various mediums in here. So I've used the Arteza Playful Pink Iridescent Paint, which is a acrylic. And I used Arteza pencils as well as some gel pens and some Sakura glaze for the dolphins. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this one. It was good fun. Actually, so this purpley colour is actually the paint called Archie's handmade paint. I will link it down below. And the colour is Sugar Plum. So I got a grab bag from the lady's website. I believe her name is Kaylee. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that purchase. Yeah, I think I paid like £14, and I'm sure I've shown it in the video because I did it on camera. But yeah, so anyway, I'll link it down below. But yeah, so I'm really happy with them. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this one. So there's that one. Now, last but not least, this is the most recent one. I completed this, I think, yesterday. I say that, I can't even remember which page it is. It was only yesterday. Oh yeah, here we go. So I saw this completed on Colouring with Kay's channel, and I absolutely loved hers. She'd like done so quite large pieces of, like, I'm pretty sure it was Kay. I'm like doubting myself now because I do seem to make quite a few mistakes. So but yeah, I definitely saw this on Kay's, but I remember her having like little quite large pieces of glitter dotted around. So what I've done with this one, I used Bambino crayons. No, I lie. I used pastel pencils, and then I went over it with Bambino crayons, and it worked really well. So I did it for the water, for him, and also for the tree and this background here. There's Posca, which is like the colour name is lavender, and then I've also got like a stencil that I've put down, which was also in one of my haul videos. Now the Arteza white gel pen is brilliant. It was really good. I realised that I need to slightly change my technique, because what I was tending to do was doing it too quickly and then it would be skipping. So I was being a bit, yeah, if you slow down a little bit, it does actually work a lot better. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this one. It was good fun. So there's that one. I'll pop that back in. So it's this one here. So I might have to zoom you out a little bit. So this one here, I used Artful's watercolours, and I used the Derwent pastel paints on here, white gel pen. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with this one. It's quite different to what I would normally go with or go for. So and the glitter pieces I just stuck down with a little glue pen. But yeah, I wanted it to look like, you know, the magicness of the actual horn. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that one. I also did another one from, so this is Kelly, sorry, I should have said, this is Kelly Gorman's calendar. I believe it's 2018, but I could be wrong. Let me just check. No, it's 2021, so this is a new one. So the other calendar was from 2018. I'm just going to go and get it, 2 seconds. So this one here I have actually framed, and I gave it to my husband for his birthday. So there is going to be glare, because obviously it is glass. But so what I used for the background was the Boucher powders, and then I used the Derwent ink tents in the pan sets to go over all of these bits. I used the Sakura glaze in black, and also the gold ink. I did actually base this paper with the satin glazing liquid, which I'm really glad I did. But the problem is that you can see my brush strokes. I actually used a sponge like this. So before, when I've applied it, I've actually used like a lino printing, like a roller thing, and that seemed to work a lot better, but I can't find it for the life of me. So yeah, but anyway, I think he's really happy with it, and it was really fun doing, particularly the background. I used Posca pen, and yeah, so there's that one. So it's something a bit different. So the next page I'm so excited to share with you. So I finished it. I finished this was a buddy colour with the beautiful Kay, Colouring with Kay, and we started this a couple of months ago, and she did actually finish hers in August. I hadn't quite, I think I shared it with you in my August completed pages, but I have finished it, and I'm like so happy with myself that I've done it. I'll just move this out of the way. So I used mainly polychromos, Faber-Castell polychromos. I've also used like some art spirits, paint, and various things. But yeah, I'm so pleased with it. I'm like so proud of myself that I've actually done this page. So I did put Sakura glaze all over the fishes, apart from the orcas, because I wasn't sure how it would react, because I did use the Derwent graphite on them. But I'm really pleased with how it came out. And yeah, so it's done. It's finished. So really pleased with that one. I think like just the busyness of this page and the fact that I stuck with it and did it, it's just something I never thought I would have tackled a page like this. So thank you very much, Kay, like good influence on me. So there's that one. Now the next one will also be in my haul video for this month. I don't know why there's a sticker on there. Let's move that out of the way. So I did a double page spread in here, which I'm really pleased with. But I really wanted to add washi tape, and my husband was saying, "Oh no, it looks good without it." But I do think I am going to add washi tape to it, because I feel like there needs to be like a little bit something extra. So I used the Posca pens for the background. Now, it did actually take 2 coats, but what amazed me was, look, it didn't bleed through, which I was so impressed because I really thought it would. So yeah, no bleed through, so I was really pleased with that. So the pencils is actually the Holbeins. Now I really need to get some practice with using pencils on this paper because I did have quite a hard time using them. It was just sort of rejecting them because the tooth had sort of gone, but yeah, they're still like white spaces. So anyway, I followed a Helen Elliston book. I think it was, I can't remember which one it was. I do apologise. I will have a look actually, and I'll put it on the screen here. But yeah, so it's literally just like, this is just white gel pen, Arteza gel pen, and then I actually used the Jelly Roll Moonlights. I'm sure you could use other gel pens, but I just opted for those ones. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this came out. And then I've used Sakura Glaze in black for the eyes. Originally, I had actually put the coloured, so like I put a blue one in this one, and then I put a like pinky reddy one in that one, but it didn't look right, so I've done it black. So but yeah, I'm really pleased with how this came out. I do feel like it needs some washi tape. Let me know if you agree in the comments. It'd be interesting to hear from you. So the next picture is actually from, it is actually technically from August, but you're seeing it in September because I had already filmed my completed pages at that stage. So I did this one here. So my little mermaid, when it's not a mermaid, is it? It's a genie. It's a genie in a bottle, Helena. So what I used for this one was the Derwent pastel set for the skin, and I literally, all I used was the paint, and I think it came out really nicely. I used the Artful watercolours for the background. This page has been gessoed with the satin glazing liquid, but I'm really pleased with how it came out. I literally just based her hair with the Derwent pastel paint, and then I just went over with a gel pen. So I was really pleased with how this one here came out. It's a bit different to what I would normally get. There's also some clearer paint on her tail as well. And then I think this stuff is this pen here that I use. So this is a Faber-Castell metallic, and it's called Heart of Gold. A lovely name. So yeah, so there's that one. So we've gone on now to the hardcovers. So I did actually post this one here on my Instagram, so you might have already seen it. So this is a Fairy Touch of Magic, and this is by Clara Makova. Do you know what? I don't think I've been saying the name. So the last book was Cute and Creepy by Camilla D'Erico. I'm sorry guys, I'm not with it. It's because I'm thinking my son might wake up really, really soon, and then I'm going to have to stop. So I'm sort of, yeah. So yeah, this is Fairy Touch Magic, Clara Makova, as I said. Now, the page that I did in here was, oh, yeah, no, it is that one. It's the Witch's Hat. I really enjoyed this one. I used Inktense for the background, and then I used Inktense as a base for also the hat. And then Prismacolor, I think. Yeah, Prismacolor. And some white Posca. I can't remember. Some sort of paint. Sorry guys, I really can't remember. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this one here came out. It's a little bit different to something I would normally do. I've never really got into like Halloween, but for some reason I'm colouring quite a few Halloween sort of pages. So you will see another Halloween picture. So I'm not going to include it in this one, only because it's for Erica from Elm Colours. It's for her like colour along, or like group colour, buddy colour. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing that one, and I have started it, but yeah, you'll see that in October. So this one here, I did, not that page, sorry guys, I have actually tagged it. So it did, you might be able to see, so I'm that out of the way. So you might be able to see that it did actually, so this is Distress ink, and it did go through, but I did put a lot of ink down, and also I did put quite a lot of water, but I'm not too bothered. I'm sure I could probably cover it up if I really wanted to colour this page. It looks very busy. Oh god, there's like a bit of food on there, I'm so sorry guys. It's because my son's literally high chair is right next to me, so. But anyway, I'm really pleased with this one. So this is, it is like Halloween, isn't it? So I used Distress inks, so I got a new one called Dusky Concord in a packet, so you will see that in a haul video. I used the Sakura Black Glaze, and do you know what, I didn't even say what the book was. So it's Seasons by Hannah Carlson. What do you think? I'm like a complete beginner? I suppose I am still, really. I feel like I am. So anyway, so I really enjoyed this page. I followed a tutorial from Helen Elliston's book for gems, and then I also used Art Spirits paints just for the body of the spider. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that. I think you can see it a little bit. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that one. So there's that one, and I'm going to put that back in actually. Yeah, this book's a bit disorganised with like all of these bits of paper like thingying out. So we're doing quite well. We've only got a few books left now, so we've gone through them relatively quickly. So this is Tenderful Enchantment, and this is by Clara Markova. Now I can't even remember what I did. Oh yes, I did this one. So this one here, I based it with ink tents for the background. So I followed, well, Lucy, I was inspired by Laurie. She's got a channel called Colour My World. Now she did a tutorial a couple of years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And it's called Starry Night Sky. So I was inspired by that. So I used I used the ink tents to base it, and then went over with the Prismacolor. Yeah, I did have trouble with this paper. Just not behaving how I thought it would behave. I just had a bit of difficulty with this paper, so I switched over. I was using Prismacolors primarily, and then I got to sort of the pumpkins. I followed a Helen Ellison tutorial on pumpkins. Now I don't actually have the book for the pumpkin tutorial, but I'm pretty sure it's on her channel, on Helen Ellison's channel. So she does like show you how she does them, so it's the same in the book. So I'm really pleased with the outcome. I used Arteza white gel pen for highlights, and then when I got to these leaves, I actually used Luminance, so the Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils for the little butterflies. I've used the I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that actually. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit. It's one of the like glittery clear ones of Rebecca, so the Art Spirit paints. And then I also used Derwent metallic, I think. Yeah, the Derwent metallic for the little ball things. And then yeah, so I'm really pleased with the outcome of this one. Yeah, so there's that one. So the next one is from Magical Dawn, and this is by Hannah Carlson also. Because filthy. So I have done, it's not that one, not that one. Yes, it's this one. I had so much fun doing this page. So I used the Distress back, no I didn't. I used soft pastels for the background. And I used the Artful soft pastels actually, which came in a subscription box. And then I used the Renaissance paints. So I got a little dot card, so you will see it in a haul video. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with these paints. Like, they're just so, it's so shiny. I love it. All Renaissance. And then I've used Holbein's for these gems. And I did actually loosely follow Helen Elliston's tutorial for that as well. So yeah, look how shiny it is. Love it. It's my happy page. So there's that one. That's actually what I commented on. I think her YouTube name's Chelsea's colouring something. I'm really sorry. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. But she posted a picture of a Carla Magana book page that she had done, and it was just really, really sparkly, and I was like, it's a happy page. Yeah, anyway, so this is the last book. So this is Angelic Beauties. So I will be doing a review video on this. It has been quite delayed now. So the page that I've got to show you is, oh, I've tagged it. Is this one here. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not actually that happy with it. It probably looks better on camera than it does in real life, in my opinion. So I used polychromos for this one, and then I used a Caran d'Ache buff titanium over the top. But I'm just, so I was coming back to it, and then I'd forget about it, and then I'd come back to it. And I have had contact with the publisher, or yeah, representative of the publisher, and I did ask them whether these were images, actual photos that have been enhanced in some way, and she didn't say yes. And she sort of said that they were taken from images and then artistically added to, or something like that. So I'm not. What they actually remind me of is, you know, when you've got like a sketch booth and you take a photo and then it turns it into a sketch, but just a more very refined version of that. But the grayscale, it was just quite difficult to cover the grayscale, and as it came. Anyway, I won't go into too much because I am going to do a video on this book. But yeah, so I think what I might do is also very much the paper. So I don't actually colour on Amazon paper. That was my first attempt. I used the wrong colour. I picked up the wrong one. And then I realised that it was actually really, really dry. I've not used my alcohol markers in such a long time, so they've been gathering dust. So yeah, that one is a lot better compared to the other one, but I'm not completely happy with it. But I am calling this one here done, because I have worked on it on and off, and I think it might be one that I go away and, you know, sort of ponder for a while, and then I'll come back to it and maybe actually correct it to how I wanted it to be, but it's not quite there at the moment. So there it is, that one. So there were a couple I've missed, so I just thought I'd quickly show you. So this is a new book to me. I was enabled by Colouring with Kay. It's I Love Bees. So I coloured this one here. I believe it was actually Holbein's that I used for this page. Really, really quick and easy. I think I did it within less than an hour actually. I decided not to add any sparkle to it because I was quite happy with how it came out. You will hear my son, so he is just holding onto the table, stood up, he's holding onto the table. His reach is a lot greater now. Careful, darling. So yeah, really quick, fun, easy one. I really enjoyed that one. And then the next book, this beautiful book. So this is Rita Berman's new book. I cannot remember, well, I'm not going to try and butcher the name, but I'm not sure what it translates to. It's something to do with Europe. Roper. So I started this page here, and I was using the Black Widows. I just really need to organise my Black Widows. I think that's why I didn't come back to it, because they're not in a certain order. They're just sort of in a case. So yeah, I was enjoying doing it. So yeah, I need to finish this one here off really. And also because it's like glued to the actual cover, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that. It's sort of, I need something underneath so then I've got like a hard surface, otherwise you get indentations. So yeah, so there's that one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it if you could give me a like or give me a comment, or that would be great. And I hope to see you really soon, guys. You take care. Bye everyone, happy colouring.